Good morning, Steve Rifkin from Berkshire Hathaway. Welcome to episode number 60 of Real Estate with Steve Rifkin. Happy Election Day. Get out and vote. This is part 3 of questions buyers should ask. Let's get right into it. Okay, what is the history of insurance claims? Definitely something you want to find out. The sellers have to disclose this in their disclosures, and of course when you get insurance, your insurer will see that there were claims, but you want to find out. You want to find out why the floor had to be replaced. What was that claim about? Was there a leak in the kitchen? Has it been fixed? Did a pipe burst? You want to find out if there were any crime related insurance claims. So definitely a good question to ask. Once again, it will be on the disclosures, but you might as well find out before you get the disclosures. What are the neighbors like? So if there is a Hatfield and McCoy feud with the neighbors, they have to disclose that as well. So yeah, you know, find out what the neighbors like. They're going to be living next to you for a long time, and you want to make sure that there hasn't been a history of problems with certain neighbors. What is the neighborhood like? Okay, well, that's something you probably know if you're looking in that neighborhood, but maybe you're coming from out of town. A lot of things you can check out online, but what I always suggest, walk your dog there at 9 o'clock at night. You know, make sure you're comfortable. Go online, find out. Of course, you want to find out about all the red dots, the sexual predators that are on for Megan's Law. You can go online, you can find that out. Just find out what's going on with the neighborhood, something you probably already know, but if you don't, you're going to be living there. So, you know, go into town, go into the stores, see what's going on, ask a lot of questions. Okay, the next question. Any problems with the house? Of course, these should be disclosed. It doesn't hurt to ask. I think they're running out of questions on this one, so they popped that one in. And the last question they have here, how much will I pay in closing costs? Definitely something good to know. You want to know how much cash you're going to have to pull out of your pocket. So you talk to your lender, because a lot of closing costs have to do with the loan, and also their escrow closing costs. So your agent can get you an estimated net sheet. We could put in the lender closing cost, the escrow closing costs, and then you'll know your closing costs. So those are 15 questions. We did them over the last 3 episodes. I hope you found this interesting and you gained some knowledge out of it. When I saw a list once of the 10 things that you need to do to buy a house, number 1 is call me and I will take care of the other 9. So that's something you could do also, because we do this all the time, and we'll answer all your questions and get it done. Actually, there is a guy who made an offer on one of my houses. He is just representing himself. That's all he wants to do. He thinks he'll get a better deal. A year and a half later, he's still looking for a house. You know, that doesn't really happen. I double-ended 5% of my deals. So those 5% happen to be the best deals for the sellers at the time. And what kind of representation do you think you're going to get if you have the listing agent represent you? So get an agent. They will get you, they'll push through and get you the deal. In this guy's particular situation, his lender did him a disservice because he got a pre-approval. When we cross-qualified him, he wasn't pre-approved. Now that he has all his ducks in a row, because I hooked him up with my lender, life should be a little bit easier, but he's still having trouble because he really wants to represent himself. He thinks he's going to get a better deal, and meanwhile, he is still renting. Anyway, if you have any questions about anything, please give me a call at 818-917-8890. I am happy to be of service. And once again, get out and vote. See you next week.